What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon again. English. What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to another Space Engineers live stream. Last live stream, well, we played Escape from Mars. I'll probably play that some more. This live stream, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and get the mining holder finished, so that way we can go ahead and move off on our own. Try to get out of the area just a little bit. There's still a lot of stuff that we need to do. The first step is to get the mining hauler done, so that way we have heavy production. I'm hoping. We'll see how everything works out. Oh shit, I forgot to get into Discord, but we'll get there in here in a second. Shado, how's it going, man? So last live stream we did on Thursday, we did for Thanksgiving. How did your Thanksgiving go? That was alright. We had a little bit of fun playing Escape from Mars, and then we came into this world, worked on it a little bit. But let's go ahead, get into first person. And the idea that I had last live stream was we did come in here and play just a little bit. We got ourselves some airlocks. I love these rotary airlocks, they're so cool. We also got some elevators done. There's one more elevator that I will need to build over here to try to keep it to the same design as the original, which I went ahead and spawned it in just so that we can get an idea of what I need this thing to look like. I want to try to keep it to the basic design, the vanilla design. So there is another elevator right here, which goes up into the cockpit, which is right here. Now, we are going to change that just a little bit, but first we need to get the production done, so that way I can figure out where to put everything else. Now, if I do it correctly, we should have a lot of open space. Let me get over to the other one. We should have a whole lot of... Let me go through the bottom. I got a hole down there so I can get in easily. Once we put the refineries on this side, assemblers in the back, we should have this whole area on the second floor for a control center. That's where the program blocks are going to be. Program blocks, remotes, everything. We'll have to figure that all out. And then, of course, on the other side, matching the same thing, make it symmetrical. We're going to have ourselves a respawn room with cryo chambers and med bays, stuff like that. So we'll see how that works out. This is going to be a survival ship. Good for exploration, not a whole lot of cargo space, but we'll have to figure that out. One thing I was thinking, I am going to need a couple of reactors on this thing, because one reactor is definitely not enough. One reactor is not enough even for the vanilla ship. So I hope if I put 2 reactors on this. Now I could use a modded one. There is one that I think I might have it. Let me see. Yep, this one right here. This is the ×20 arc reactor. It's 20 times more powerful than a large reactor, but I'm not too keen on using it, because what I will do is when I put this on the Steam Workshop, I don't want to put too many mods that not a whole lot of people use, and I'm not sure which mod actually gives me the arc reactor. I'll have to look through it and see, but I do need to figure out where I'm going to put cargo. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out this reactor for a large cargo container, and that will be for components. Then we have to figure out the conveyor system, how we're going to get that set up. We need to make sure everything is airtight. And yeah, we got a lot to go through in this live stream. There's going to be a lot of building. A lot of building, a lot of thinking. But we'll see how well it goes. So everything is done, all the thrusters as far as the external armor. The thrusters, all the plates and everything. Up here we're going to have ourselves a place for a fighter to dock, which means I also need to figure out a connector and the conveyor system for that. Now if we go over to the vanilla ship, you'll see that this thing is pretty industrial. It has conveyor tubes all over the place. But the thing is, let's go outside and see. If I do put a connector up here for a fighter to dock, it's going to interfere with the elevator. So what I have to do is probably come from the back somewhere where the cargo container will be and just put a connector there somehow. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Now, I don't want it running underneath here. I'll probably have to find a spot for it to go, because I don't want it interfering with any ships that I have to dock up. I want to leave this bay as open as possible. So yeah, it's going to take a lot of thinking, a lot of work. On Thursday, we figured out where the oxygen is going to go, at least for this bay. It is not going to be connected up to the rest of the system. Those oxygen tanks are going to be solo. Oh, looks like I need power. So that way we don't fill it up and we're not wasting any oxygen. Because what will happen is, if I have this system connected to the rest of the oxygen system, which is going to go throughout the entire ship, those oxygen tanks are going to fill up and we won't be able to draw out the oxygen whenever we have to open up the bay doors. So what I need to do is I need to keep that separate from the rest of the oxygen system, so that way we're not wasting any. I'm still thinking. There's still a lot of work. One thing I do have to do is I want to be able to get the construction ship down in here. So we'll go ahead and get rid of all these armor blocks right here, so that way it's easy to get down in there. We'll figure out the shape, we'll figure out the design, and we'll start with conveyor systems first before we put in the refineries. That way I can get the construction ship in easily. Where is my construction ship? There it is. So yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of work. Oh shit, come on. Okay, you're a little heavy. I know you are. Alright, so I think I turned the assembler back on, so it should be producing. Nope, I'm running out of something. What am I running out of? I think it's probably silicon. No, it's iron. Holy shit, I need to go get more iron. So it looks like we're going to have to do some mining as well. That's not too bad. I kind of figured I'd have to get more iron. Let's go ahead and check our system and see what we got. So this is the ores that we got. Oh, I still have iron. And I have no iron ingots. So what I need to do is go ahead. Let's go in. Oh shit, wrong one. Let's go to this one. Go to the inventory. Let's find all that iron. Whoops, if I can spell it correctly. There we go. Then we'll check the refinery, see what it's running. Well, it looks like it's running platinum right now. I needed that for the thrusters. So let's go ahead and get that iron started. So first thing I need to do is go ahead and go mining. Let's go ahead and check everything else to see what we got. So cobalt, I still have a ton of that. Looks like we have a little bit of ingots as well. Gold. Looks like I need to go mine some more gold because we're running out of that as well. Iron. Yeah, we're going to let that process. I have to go get some of that. Nickel. It looks like we got enough nickel. We got 30k. And we have 17.5k in ore. Platinum, I think we're good on that. Silicon, we're definitely good. Silver, it looks like we're good. And stone, yeah, we're good on stone. So yeah, it looks like I need to go find some gold and some iron. So yeah, I guess that's the first thing we'll go ahead and do. Go ahead and grab all that so we can get stuff processing. And I want to try to get at least the refineries up and running as quickly as possible. So that way I can go ahead and start transferring stuff over to get that processed. Then when we get the assemblers up and running, we'll go ahead and transfer everything off of our station and grind that thing down. So once we get to that point, we can go ahead and just use the ship for production. But before I do that, I want to figure out what we're going to do about the power. I need to try to find room for 2 reactors, which is easier said than done. So another thing I need to think about is the cockpit has this little walkway right here, which let's go ahead and get rid of this. So basically all they used was the passageways. So we'll have the elevator, which will bring us up to the passageways. And instead of blocks or the panels, I think what I'll do is I'll put glass on the top of the passageways just to give us kind of a view when we're going to cross it. And I think what we'll do is we'll make this whole part over here kind of like a control center. We'll have to drop it just a little bit. We'll need to figure out a stairway to get down in there. That's where the program blocks and all that are going to be. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some mining. It's been a while since I've taken the miner out, so this might take me a minute. Hey, you got a live woo? You caught one, huh? A live stream. Cool. You finally had the time to jump back into Space Engineers, so I loaded up a brand new Star System Survival with your mod list. Got how much fun and how cool the mining and building is early game. Yeah, early game, it doesn't take a whole lot to get you up to the point where you're pretty much just playing creative mode. But yeah, you have to, once you get to that point, you can get creative with your builds. That's what a lot of people don't do, is they get to a certain point and then they just go to the Steam Workshop and start uploading other people's creations and building them. Me, I love the whole part about thinking in Space Engineers. That's my favorite part. I'm not one of those people that would just go to the Steam Workshop and download somebody else's blueprint, because I prefer doing that on my own, because it gives me the opportunity to use my brain. And the best way to this thing's kind of heavy. Am I full? Yeah, the best way to exercise your mind and make your mind stronger is to use it. So, oh yeah, another thing we want to do. If we look at the vanilla ship, it does kind of have like a docking plate in the front. I never did like how they connected. So what I have is I kind of make it look like a shock absorber plate. So that way whenever it docks, it has the pistons that kind of look like their shock absorption. So we need to build that. We also need to get all these pistons connected together. And then I need to figure out the conveyor system, because there are going to be some connectors on it. Then of course we'll go ahead and put the landing gear as well. Try to keep this thing looking vanilla as possible. Of course it's not going to look vanilla because the shape. The ship is so wide. But it looks kind of cool. I kind of like it. But anyways, we need to go mining. Great pal, how's it going, man? You only found your welder today. It looks fun to use. Oh, are you talking about the construction ship? Yeah, you gotta say which one, because I have a couple of them on the Steam Workshop. There's one for atmosphere, and then we have one for space. Oh, while I'm at it, let me go ahead and get into Discord real quick. What's up, everybody?
Hey, Rich.
Hey,
Hello, Rich. I just now wanted to ask you if you are going to join the Discord.
Yeah, I forgot. My bad. I was doing my intro and stuff, so.
Yes.
Alright, so I got a lot of building to do. A lot of thinking. I was
Okay.
working on the design on my own before I started the stream. And I think I got a good idea of what I'm going to do, but we'll have to see. So let me find the resources we're going to need. I'm out of iron. Well, I'm about out of iron. It looks like I'm almost out of gold as well, so. Ah, here's a asteroid that has all of them. Cool. And here pretty soon I'm going to need a keyboard as well, because my enter key, I use the damn thing too much and it's starting to wear out. It doesn't want to work anymore.
Why do you use your enter key too much?
Well, for everything you use an enter key for. Whenever you're talking in Discord or something like that, whenever you're playing the game, typing stuff out,
Okay.
enter key is just the key you use the most on the keyboard.
But if you imagine if you type something in some kind of chat, the enter key is only being pressed once.
Never mind, man. I didn't mean it as an argument. I was just saying.
Yes. I mean,
I was
it's
just
a bit
saying my
weird.
keyboard, the enter key on my keyboard is going out, so I need to get a new keyboard at some point.
I understand.
Didn't need to start an argument over it.
No, no, it's okay. I like discussions.
Yeah, them's fighting words, Rich.
Oh yeah, you guys might want to also go ahead and save the GPS coordinate for the asteroids. That's where we'll be having the war at some point. So wherever you go, just make sure you're able to get back. Because I forgot to do that. So making sure everybody else remembers.
Okay.
Stream title could use a little change. Why? What does the stream title say? It should just say Space Engineers live stream.
Nope, it says Space Engineer Escape from Mars. Thanksgiving live
Doesn't.
stream.
I did change it. Hold on. I did change it before I started. It's probably YouTube. Hold on, let me get into Creator Studio and see. Or YouTube Studio, my bad. Or it might even be Streamlabs didn't change it in time. We'll have to see. Yeah, it might be Streamlabs. I think I might have to change it in Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Oh yeah, I reached 10,000 subscribers. Hooray.
Are you going to make a special?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a video, but I didn't think I'd have it by now.
Okay.
Face reveal.
Fuck no, that'll come at 1 million. If I ever hit a million subscribers, I'll do all that.
What about a setup one?
A what?
Your rig. So, like when people like say, "Oh, this is my special. This is my computer." Blah 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 blah.
Oh, setup?
Yeah.
I don't know. Think about it. But my setup is kind of old at the moment. I think when I do that, I'll get a new computer and all that. Why is...
I just rebuilt my one.
Yeah, mine might take a while. I mean, it is... My computer is like, what, 2 years old now? So it's getting there. In about a year or two, it'll be obsolete, so I will need to make another one.
It's already obsolete.
Yeah, pretty much, with the way computers are. I'm trying... Yeah, it's Streamlabs. God damn it. Trying to figure out how to change all that. I'm new to the whole Streamlabs thing, so... I think it'd be in settings or some shit. Not sure. Wrong one. Gotta change it. Yeah, I don't know how to change it in Streamlabs, unfortunately.
Rich,
Hmm.
I'm now just starting off to play on your server. I
Uh,
managed to
if you
join.
haven't played on the server before, it's kind of full at the moment. So
Why?
He took one of the blue ships.
Why
Oh,
is it
so-
full?
huh?
Why is it full? Because someone can join?
Yeah, we played. I think this stream, what I'll do is, if people don't come back, I'll go ahead and just let somebody take over their platform. But the last live stream we were completely full.
Okay.
But you should be fine for right now. I think we only have
Yes.
like 7 or 8 people on right now. Well, I
No.
try to figure out.
Yeah, or only 6. So if someone doesn't come on in this stream, they can't play in these streams what are going to be in the future.
No, the thing is, this is co-op. There's a maximum of 14 people,
Yes.
and we've had 14 people in the world. They already have platforms. They have already started. Some people, they only come in, only play one, and then they never come back.
Yes.
So what we'll have to do is we'll have to wait and see if they do. If those people don't come back, I'll delete their stuff and somebody else could use their platform.
Okay.
Hey, Sinister.
How's it going?
All right, I think I found the settings where I could change stuff, but now I got to figure out. Oh, I can't change the settings while I'm live.
Yeah, that's the downside.
Yeah, the problem is Streamlabs right now, I forgot to change the name in Streamlabs. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to wait till I'm not streaming anymore and change it. So it's going to say that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's no worry.
You know what? Fucking
just-
no,
I
I
just
don't want
wasn't-
people. I don't want people coming
I
in.
wasn't
And
sure if you knew about it or not, man. That's why
I'm
I
gonna
mentioned it.
end the stream real quick. I don't want people coming in thinking they're watching Escape from Mars and they're watching something else. So
I think it's fine for
Oh,
people
come
to
on.
get-
They'd be able to figure it out in about 10 minutes.
yeah, so I have to end the stream real quick and then I'll change it and then I'll start the stream again. So everybody
All
watching
right.
the stream, just give me a couple of minutes and I'll try to change.